Basically, today I want to talk about the digital leisure industry and how Matmi, our business, has changed over the few years, and now we seem to be doing more in the leisure industry than before, and why leisure and play obviously fit together. We woke up a lot to the leisure industry and what we can do digitally when we were asked by United Airlines to do their campaign. They wanted to drive traffic to their travel options that nobody was interested in. The travel options were extra legroom, VIP, lounge, door-to-door baggage services, all that sort of stuff. And nobody really wanted to trial these products, so we turned the products into a prize and we did a series of games, but advertised the games in the airport where people were bored. And by playing the games in the airport and advertising them in the airport, people could win instant upgrades to the flights they were going to get on. The campaign was obviously a major success. Did very well for United Airlines. They made millions and millions of people played the games, and it created something that we realised where the physical and digital world, or phygital as we talk about many times, bloody rubbish word, but it's the word that we're using at the moment. Obviously seeing that and then seeing how we can work in that real life space change the way we think about things. Moving on to stuff like the Smiler we did for Alton Towers, where they wanted to drive traffic in park. They wanted people to be aware that there was a new roller coaster coming, but they also wanted to entertain people in the queue while at the park. Now that's where a campaign goes different, and I suppose it's where the Internet of Things, where the Internet spreads out into the real world. So we did the game where you could 80% complete the game if you hadn't gone to the park, but by going to the park and scanning images in the queue or in the newspaper, you could unlock 3D augmentation, but we gamified that, so you unlock stuff in the game you couldn't unlock unless you went to the park. So millions of people played the game, and 12% of people went to the park and scanned the images. So another phenomenal success. Recently we've been doing stuff for West Somerset Steam Railway, which is a bit of a retro thing to go back to. And for that it was a very interesting clash of two worlds for Matmi. To see something that a steam railway, which once upon a time was high tech, which now is very old fashioned, and to actually add a digital augmentation treasure hunt to it, which added an extra level of engagement to visitors who go to the actual line, to actually travel on the train line. How can we get them to go things they hadn't seen before? So we gamified the whole experience. And what the result is, we've got people from the age of 80 up to 80 using the treasure hunt, holding their phones up, discovering stuff they wouldn't know before, and it's creating more than just advertising marketing, but it's actually changes people's experience in park. And we can also see how people are working at things, which attractions people are visiting more, so the data we collect is really important as well. So there's a few things in the leisure industry that we're working on in that way that change the way digital leaks out into the real world. At the moment we're actually working on another roller coaster type game for a German theme park under the Merlin banner. We're working on some treasure hunts using RFID and perceptual computing like Kinect in theme parks down south from Merlin as well. And now we're looking forward to working more into the football clubs, the sports industry, the festivals, and we're also working with a rather large museum company and a rather large university on the augmentation of artwork and actually creating a gamified system on this. So this year, with people who've got football clubs or with people with leisure attractions, whether they be theme parks or zoos or museums or art galleries or whatever it would be, we can offer a digital solution that enhances somebody's experience, drives traffic to the park or drives traffic to the experience itself, gets repeat visits, repeat bookings, and also virally spreads the word of what people are doing automatically. And this is the way that the Internet of Things is going to be, where it leaves our phones, it leaves our PCs, and it becomes an experience around us that we involve with, that gives us something back that's pleasurable, a tool that's useful. And I think that's the way going forward that digital will be more play in the leisure industry.